Okay, so we're continuing our notes on Module 11, corresponding parts of similar figures. And objective again, students will find the relationship between corresponding sides and angles of similar figures. So here we're going to start off with what additional information is needed for the triangles to be similar. So far what we're given is that, okay, this number here and this side here go together, they're corresponding. And then this number value here, they go together, corresponding as well. Okay, so what we need to figure out is, so if you go from 3 to 6, you multiply by 2. Meaning from 4 to 8, multiply by 2. So we have scale factor of 2. And when it says what's missing, so it says what additional information is needed. We need this. We need this side and this side. So we need these two sides. Sides need scale factor of 2 to be similar. Okay, so that's what we need for additional information needed. Just those two sides need to have a scale factor of 2. Okay, example 2 says the triangles below are similar. What are the 6 similarity statements? So this is what we start off by writing out. So we look at the sides first. Okay, so in terms of the sides, this side goes with that side. So we're going to write out TH over MS. I compare the next side. So we know that this side goes with that side. So next part we write out, we say HG is proportional to ST. And on the last side, we have GT right here, and then TM. So we say equals GT over TM. These are the 3 statements first, and then we go with the angles. So we also say that angle G and T are congruent. So we say angle G, angle T. Next one, angle. So this angle right here and this angle right there congruent. So we say angle T congruent to angle M. And then last angle over here, angle H and this angle S, they're congruent to each other. So those are the 6 similarity statements. So the 6 similarity statements. So here there's 3, and over here there's another 3. Okay, so in example 3 it says, what must the length of be for PR so that the triangles are similar? So we know PR is this length right here. So let's call that X. So what we do here is we just pick two of the sides. So we know PR goes with 7. And then we just pick one more side that we need. So we know that QR, that goes with 6. So there we set this up. We set a proportion. So we're going to say 7 over X equals 6 over 12. And once we do this, we cross multiply. So X times 6 gives me 6X. 7 times 12, that gives me 84. And I divide that by 6. So X equals 14. So I'm going to say up here for my answer, PR is equal to 14. Okay, example 4 says in the figure below, the two triangles are similar. You want to complete the statement. So what we're given here is you look at what we start off with. So we have PQ, which is this segment right here. And that's similar to AB, which is this segment right here. So we start off with the next one. So let's start off with, say, AC and PR go together. So what I put on top is, because I have PQ on top, I put PR on top, AC on the bottom. Okay, next thing I do, I look at the third side I need. So I know BC and QR proportional, so I'm going to say equals QR over BC. And that's my proportional statement. Okay, example 5. So it says, here we just fill in the blanks. So it says two triangles are similar if, here we would say, corresponding angles are congruent and corresponding sides are proportional. I said, next one, two congruent triangles are similar with a scale factor of 1. It says two triangles are similar if they have at least, we say, 2 angles congruent. And we say this is called angle similarity. Okay, next example 6, we say, are the triangles similar? So what we're looking for here is the angles they give us. So here we have 72 and a 72. So that's our first angle. And then we look at the third angle, second angle, I mean. This is a 35, and this is a 35. So we say angle. So here we said triangle similar. We say yes, the triangles are similar by angle angle similarity. Okay, example 7, asking us, are the triangles similar right here? Okay, so we look at what they give us first is this angle are the same, they're congruent. So remember these two, they're congruent. So they have angle first. All right, now we look for a third angle. So what I do here is to find this angle here. Remember, I just take 90 plus 55. That gives me 145. Now take 180 minus 145. And that gives me 35 degrees. Okay. So now if I compare the next two angles, this is 36, this is 35, and we say here these two are not congruent. So here we're going to say the triangles are not similar because corresponding angles are not congruent. And now example 8, asking us are the rectangles similar. So here I look at the sides. So look at this side right here, and I'll compare it to this side, the two short sides. Okay, so if I count the lengths there, okay, this is a 2, this is a 4. So if I go from 2 to 4, I multiply by 2. Or I could also show it like this. I go 4 over 2 is equal to 2. So that's my scale factor. Now I compare other two sides. So I compare, compare this side with this side right here. So if I check those values, okay, so this side gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 9. And this side over here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5. Okay, so here I'm going to put 9 over 5. And if I divide those numbers, this gives me 1.8. So this is the scale factor. And then we compare these two. I have different scale factors. So I'm going to say here, the rectangles are not similar. Okay, so we're done with today's notes.